Okay, here we go. Here, should we turn the car on? Or no, let's keep it off. Let's keep it off. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy, That Boy Oz, and today we have kind of a good video. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. We're gonna do a wake and bake sesh, but we're also gonna play Clash Royale. Today's my birthday. I just got off work at 6 in the morning and I've been sitting in my car for like an hour. Now it's 7:35 in the morning, waiting for the sunlight to come up so that I can do this video. My kids and my girl are still sleeping, and if I do this video outside, they're gonna hear me yelling and screaming because when I'm playing the game, and I don't really want to wake them up. So I thought, hey, let's hotbox my car and play Clash Royale. I think that's kind of cool. And then while we play, I might just kind of talk a little bit about random shit. Today we're gonna be enjoying one of these little cigarettes that I rolled up on my own. Bada beam, bada boom. These little cigarettes, 2 of them were rolled up using this right here. A gram of High Supply, a gram of this Maven, and a gram of this Floral Farms. One time when I went to the store, they gave me each of those for free after I made like a purchase of like $200, and I've been holding on to them. I didn't know what to do with them, and then one day I decided, you know what, I have just enough wax inside of this right here, this jar right here. So I decided, let's take it and let's roll up 2 nice sized little cigarettes with it. So this one right here was one of the 2 that was rolled up using all 3 of them. I just kind of mixed the flour and then dropped a little bit of wax inside each one of these 2. And so here we go. Here it is, you guys. Let's go ahead and light this up though while we wait for the sunlight to come up a little bit more. Shout out to the Artistry for having really good deals all the time. And shout out to them for giving me these grams right here, man. I've had this before. I really like it. I've never had any of these, so it's going to be kind of interesting. I want to see the way it burns, the way it tastes, the way it smells. It looked really good and it rolled up really easily. Shout out to Payme and Rosin and Wigs Wash for making this jar right here, Starburst OG. I think it's such a cool looking jar anyway. Let's go ahead and light this thing up right here. As you guys know, I like to rotate it just kind of as I'm lighting it. And I like to make sure that the cherry gets really nice and hot, evenly burned. Yeah, that's right. This is one of the fattest cigarettes I've ever rolled up, and I'm probably not going to finish the whole thing in this video, but I just thought, let's go and do a little morning wake and bake sesh. First smoke of the day, you guys. What are you guys doing today, man? It's a nice, beautiful little Tuesday morning in October. Finally getting cold, you guys. I think this whole week it's supposed to be like 70s, no higher than 70s, and not even higher than 75 for that. Holy shit, look at the way that shit's burning. You know, it's my birthday and I thought this is the first time I've ever hotboxed my car. I don't want to do it with pens. I want to do it with this right here. Hey, shout out to my coworker. He was going to buy me this Dutch right here, but thankfully, Dutch gave it to me for free because it was my birthday. So shout out to Dutch too for giving that thing to me for free. But since I got the drink for free, we went next door to the donut shop, and my friend got me a little half, I was about to say half ounce, but a little half dozen right here donuts. I got some that my girl likes. She likes the old fashions, and she likes just the regular glazed donuts. Nothing too crazy for her. Ooh, I think it smokes pretty good. I really like this. Holy shit. Bro, I just recorded 3 of the most fire matches ever, back to back to back, and my camera died. Literally didn't record a single match. Dude, I'm so freaking pissed. If any of you guys ever buy a Fujifilm camera, and you guys are ever looking for a replacement, don't buy this crap right here. ProMaster, don't buy this crap right here, dude. I swear, every time I charge that battery and I put it on my camera, it dies so fast. And for some reason, maybe my camera's just getting old too, but I mean, I've had this camera for like more than 6 years, about 7 years almost actually. Anyway, that battery doesn't last for shit, dude, and that's just pissing me off. Like, this is like the third video that I film with that battery, and it completely doesn't film anything. It completely misses the whole video, and I have to do it all over again. I highly recommend you avoid that camera, that battery, but anyway, you guys, I'm just gonna leave the game alone for now. I'm already getting super lit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here for a little while and talk to you guys. Smoke on this little thing right here. Oh, dude, oh man, it even missed it, dude. My donut was burning perfect, dude, and the hole was a little bit to the side, you know, to the left, to the right, whatever, however you're looking at it, but it was pretty close to the center, and it was burning super clean, dude, and my camera died, man. That battery is really ruining my life right now, because again, that's like the third video that it happens to, and I have to do the video like several times, you know. Like the cart videos, I can do those again, you know, refilm a lot of it, or even like film it differently if depending on the video. But anyway, you guys, it's really helping out my throat because we're hotboxing the car and we're smoking it, so that was super cool. But shout out to Berto though, that's my homie, man. Like, we trade off. 1 week he buys food, and then the next week I buy food, and then he buys it, then I buy it, and we never keep tabs on what the person bought the week before, and I think that's really cool, you know. He's such a cool guy. I really appreciate him. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I've changed my personality quite a bit thanks to him, you know. Just listening to his stories, like his life story. He's not like older than me or nothing like that, but he's lived like a different life than I have, obviously, and just listening to his life and seeing how calm he is and how much like how much I have to learn still has been really eye-opening, and it's been really cool to work with him, man. He's such a nice patient. He's like a patient person. He's so kind and polite to people. You know, that boy's taught me a lot about marriage too. You know, before I got married, I would talk to him a little bit, and he was very open about a lot. He'd be willing to share a lot. Fuck, my throat's all ripped up. But he was always super knowledgeable on a lot of things, you know. He's been married for a long time, and he loves his wife, man, and that's really cool, because growing up my parents never really showed affection around the kids, and you know, like I'm cool with that. That's whatever to me, but I wasn't really raised thinking about giving people affection, you know what I mean? Like, I always used to say, man, when I have kids, I'm never gonna hug them, so that when I do hug them, like, it's meaningful. I don't know, I think the show The Ranch kind of made me feel that way for a little while too, you know, like the dad was a hard ass, but the kids still loved him, and he still loved the kids. But you know what, like, anyway, that's just what I was raised on. And Berto, like, loves his wife, man, and he's not afraid to, like, express it and show it in any way. He's super affectionate with her, you know, through what he tells me and stuff. And so I was like, man, if I get married, like, I don't just have to be like a very cold or very like distant person. Like I could honestly appreciate my wife, and I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, it's an obvious thing to think about, and I do strive to be a husband that's as nice to his wife as he is to his, you know, like I don't know, man. He's a really cool guy. But oh yeah, in my other video that my battery died, I was talking about marriage, how one of my good friends, I was super excited to see how well my other gaming video had done. You guys got it to 1,000 views, which was crazy, and I got probably a few subscribers off of that video and everything. But it was so fun to do, and it was like one of my, I don't want to say like least efforted videos, but I feel like there wasn't as much that I had to plan for it, because I already had the pens, and I have the camera, and I already played the game. So to me, it was like, it was super fun, and and it was just like a good way to be me. And he was telling me about how he streamed on Twitch before. He said he doesn't have a lot of viewers, not like 10 or 12 or 20 or anything like that, but he's had like up to like 7 maybe, I think is what he was telling me. But he wants to do that, and I was telling him like, man, because he wants to get married also. He's been with his girl for a few years, and I was telling him like, dude, you should just start up now if you really want to, because you know, like once you get married, you know, things are a little bit different. Like it'd be like a husband who's, I guess, distant from his wife, and you can kind of say, oh, well, I do my own thing and she does her own thing, and you know, all the time whenever we have free time. I think that's a little much. You know, obviously you have to kind of do things for yourself, but if you're with someone, I think you kind of owe them a little bit of your time, you know, and consideration too. But anyway, I was telling him, like, for me, it's really hard to pull myself away to even film these videos, because I either have to do it while my family is asleep, whether it's in the morning or at night. I have to edit while my kid's napping. You know, like my girl stays outside with my daughter because she won't nap, and I have to lay down with my son, or else he'll wake up too early and then he's cranky all day. But like, that's when I get to edit, or I have to ask my wife, and we have to kind of plan like around his nap time, and around maybe we have to run errands. Like we have to plan out when I can take even 30 minutes to film a video. So it's a little bit hard to do it once you're married and once you have kids, you know. Another thing about being married and having kids, it's crazy. Like once you're married, regardless of how old you are, I feel like people treat you differently, you know? Like they're kind of like, oh, that's an adult. But as long as you're not married, you're kind of like treated like, oh, you know, like you belong outside at night. You belong, you're allowed to have fun type. I feel like that's the kind of energy that they give me. That's the kind of vibe that gives me. And then, regardless of how young you are, once you have kids, you're damn near a grandparent to everybody. You feel me? Like I work around a lot of young people too. I mean, like I'm not old, but I work around a lot of people who are like even 19, 20, 21, like really young ages. And whenever I do talk to them, they always treat me like I'm, you know, like I'm a grandparent or something. Like they kind of watch what they say around me a little bit more. And they kind of, I don't know, I feel like some people are even like afraid to express themselves a little bit more around married people for a fear of judgment, or I don't know what it is, man. Like we don't have our life put together either. But yeah, like marriage is hard, man. Marriage is hard. Having kids is hard. Oh, I was talking about like how it makes you older, how it sets you apart from other people. Cause we have like friends that we hang out with our kids, because they're married and they have kids, right? And we love that friend group. Like we, you know, that's our kids are finally to the age where they're starting to play together, so it's even like better whenever we hang out and whenever we see that. I think it's really cool. It's something I really always wanted to get to, and we're finally here. But then we also have our friends that we've hung out with for a long time. You know, like they're married but they don't have kids, so regardless of their age, you know, like they fit in perfectly with like the younger people. And when I hang out with them, I feel like the parent, you know, because I am a parent. But I just feel like I treat I behave, or maybe it's just the way I think about it. But it's almost like you're kind of seen as like, oh, maybe you shouldn't drink more than 1 or 2 drinks, or maybe you shouldn't smoke, you know, or this or that. And it's like, well, I got my wife and she doesn't drink and she doesn't smoke. Let me ash that real fast before it drops all over my car. But like, shit, what was I saying about that now? I'm super late. I don't even know where we're at with those matches. Are they still playing, you guys? Honestly, the third match was my favorite. It was so fun. That person played really, really well. Actually, no, they played terribly, man. That's why we ended up winning. The first match was my fault, man. I can't believe I messed up on my defense. If I hadn't messed up my defense, at the end we probably had a chance. But I forgot what his cycle was. I was already getting high, so I forgot what his cycle was, and I forgot what cards he had, and I think that's why I ended up playing the cards wrong. And then on the second one, I was a little bit more focused, and then the third one was just super easy. Or did I lose the second one? I can't even remember anymore. Dude, I'm so freaking high. Anyway, before we end the video, you guys, just wanted to say again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, you might as well leave a like, maybe even subscribe if you haven't yet. Shout out also to the Artistry for doing like all the deals that they do. They have products for 50% off Sunday through Saturday, and they're really good deals and really good products. Also, like once a month they do, like if you spend a certain amount of money, they give you a bag of products for free up to like a certain value. Shit, dude, my first time ever hotboxing, and I hotboxed my car. Like I said, it's my birthday, and I just thought it would be pretty cool to hotbox my car today. Yeah, dude, this is pretty enjoyable. I'm super high, but I feel like I can still, I feel like I can still be productive today. My kids are gonna be waking up soon. My girl's gonna be waking up soon. I gotta go to my mom's house, you know, to go celebrate with her. After seeing like all the pain and all the stress that my girl went through while being pregnant, you know, like I appreciate my mom that much more. I think that's such a cool thing, like having that, like the chance to experience something like that makes you appreciate someone more. I think that's super cool. So, you know, I feel like even for years before that, I've always liked hanging out with my mom for my birthday for at least a little bit part of the day, and then I feel like I can, you know, go and spend time with my friends. Well, my wife, you know, my wife and my kids come along with me now. My throat's hurting. I think I'm gonna put this out, man. My throat's hurting. I still gotta go and do shit with my kids, so I can't get too baked. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this, you know. That was so cool that you guys were commenting on that other video, cause this is fun to do, and I'm doing it for myself. Like, I'd be smoking in here regardless of if I had a camera or not, or like a YouTube channel to post on or not. But like to have people like comment and say like, oh, you should make more videos like this, that was pretty cool, man. I think that was dope as hell. Shit, man. Peace. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hopefully you guys get so much candy. Have a great one, man. Yeah, I opened my car up maybe like 2 minutes ago, and she's still coming out. She's still pouring out. Dang. It's still pouring out, man. It smells so hard, so strong in there. Look at that. Here, let's end. About the flower, I just want to say that it burned really well. It tasted really good the whole way through. The ash was really white, and it wasn't hard to roll. It wasn't harsh to smoke. So yeah, all you flowers, man, you guys get solid like 7.5s. That's a great score.